Well, good afternoon, folks. We continue to see a couple of clouds, but the main thing I noticed when I walked out the door today was just how windy it was. I was running in an open field to the south, and yeah, it was very hard because the wind was coming right at my face, so be prepared for that if you are heading out and about this evening. Otherwise, it's pretty nice outside. Temperatures have been in the lower 70s for the last couple of hours. For example, Longview, the East Texas Regional Airport to the south of downtown, is at 70. Winds are south at about 16 miles per hour. Here are your temperatures. We're generally in the upper 60s and lower 70s. Gilmer, you guys are at 68. It's 67 in Mount Pleasant. So you'll notice we are a little cooler across our northern counties than in deep East Texas. That's typical for this time of year. Lufkin's at 74. It is 72 in Nacogdoches. But here is the key. I mentioned it was windy. It certainly is, with those strong southerly winds anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour right now, and that is effectively transporting the warm and moist air mass to our south into East Texas, and that's why we have seen the temperatures that we've seen this afternoon. That's part of the reason why we are warm as well. Partly to mostly cloudy skies tonight. We're down to a low of about 60 degrees, and then as we head into tomorrow, I do expect our rain chances to pick up late in the day. We'll hit 72, and by tomorrow night especially, we do have a decent chance of rain, about a 70% coverage of those showers and thunderstorms. Not a lot going on right now, but as you look further off to the west, there's your storm system. It is churning over the Rockies and will be moving in our direction here over the next several hours. So we continue to see those clouds increase overnight tonight. Couple of showers in deep East Texas as early as 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And this model is pretty progressive in the fact that it's moving the thunderstorms into our area a little earlier than a lot of the other models. This is 3 o'clock. You'll see a few bubble up thunderstorms, likely not severe at that point, but by 5 they do become a little more robust and widespread. By 9 o'clock we're starting to see a line of storms form, and then it's moving into our eastern counties, especially Linden, Marshall, Center, and Henderson. And anytime you see a line like you see on your screen right here, the main threat will be the threat of some gusty winds, but that moves out. We'll start to see some clearer skies as we move into your Friday. How much rain are we talking about through Friday? Well, it could range anywhere from perhaps 3/4 of an inch all the way up to 1.5 inches there in deep East Texas. So certainly something we'll keep our eyes on. Otherwise, for your holiday forecast, New Year's Eve, that's Saturday. On Sunday, New Year's Day, going to be a warm way to end and start next year with those highs in the 70s. Lows will be in the 50s. So if you have any of those plans, go ahead and keep them. Just prepare for some warmer weather. Here's a severe weather threat for Monday. And again, SPC likes to highlight these things early, and there's pretty good model agreement that at least in our eastern counties, we could see a few severe thunderstorms. So stay tuned for more details on that. Still a long way out, but as we look at the next 7 days, there are your storm chances on Monday. Next Tuesday and Wednesday do look slightly cooler. For the latest weather forecast, you can head on over to KETK.com.